Today I want to show you an easy beehive that you can make for a few dollars. Because you only need to buy barbecue skewers or kebab made of bamboo, very flexible, and a tile for the roof. I think I got that one for 98 cents at the Home Depot. And for the boxes, you could use styrofoam boxes. You could buy those or get them for free if you know any vaccination places or if you know any veterinarians. They always get their vaccines in those boxes, so just use them to cool the vaccine, so it's totally clean and it won't never be recycled. So obviously styrofoam is bad for two reasons. The first one is if you leave that outside, the sun the UV lights will leach microplastic in it, the bees will chew it outside, the rain, the erosion. So the first thing you could do is to wrap your boxes with a piece of Coroplast. So Coroplast is the material you see during the elections, the political signs. So what I did poorly here, I just fixed it around, but you could fold it nicely and put it around, and then you could paint that. One of the best options, I haven't done it, but I will do it this week, is to paint it with a hydrated lime. Hydrated lime is made from limestone, so it's very cheap. It's organic, it's antibacterial, and it will give you another protection against the sun. The second problem with styrofoam is bees will chew inside. So what you could do is when you have the entrances right here, if you just drill a hole for the bees, they will chew that stuff because it's soft. So what I did, I just added a piece of PVC in it and they won't touch it. You could even melt wax on top of it and that's it. The second thing I did, I don't know if you can see from the camera, but all around I did some grooves based on the work of Marla Spivak, fantastic American researcher. So what I did, I used a soldering iron, a ruler, and I did grooves every centimeters for 2 millimeters. And Marla Spivak ran a bunch of experiments, and she showed that when you add extra grooves in a wooden box, it forces the bees to put extra propolis in it. So not only it will protect them for diseases, but it will prevent them from chewing the inside. So as you can see, you have a roof. I use a crane because we're on a rooftop and the wind are kind of strong. I have one box here where I put barbecue skewers, and a second on top of it where I put some food for the bees. I use a plastic container with few holes with sugar water, a 3-to-1 with a special recipe with essential oil in it. I will put a video with that recipe. And at the bottom of it, I use some bricks that I got from the basement so that the bees will land right here and they will go up to the box. It's based on the work of the partition, so I put a video about it. It gives you a nice way where bees can control the temperature, plus the wind, the cold winds, won't cool down the hive because he has to go that way. For the platform, it's something I found in a street. It's something that people use in showers to take showers. So it's designed to hold 200 pounds. So how does it work inside? The dimensions are 12 inches by 10 inches by 7 inches. So it's a bit smaller than a Warré or Warré, as we say in French. It's pretty much the size of a Comfort Hive that was designed by Sam Comfort. And what I did here, I did exactly the same principle. I take barbecue skewers like that, and I put 8 of those in a box. I won't open the hive today because I put them a few days ago. I don't want to disturb them. But you could put in that kind of box 8 frames like that, and you can put 8 frames every 1.25 inches, which is 32 millimeters. And as a Warré beehive, if you don't know, you start with one box, and when the first box is full, you put a second one under it, and when the second one is full, you put a third one at the bottom. So the first one will be served to harvest honey. I will keep you posted, but so far that's the Warré beehive for very cheap. Et voilà!